brother, I'm sorry. Let somebody
Hey,
come in who want to play. Let him. He can go. I don't care where he goes. He can go.
man, I've been taking up for Jermaine Burton this whole time, man.
I have too.
I ain't feeling him, but I just listen. I'm watching him try to cross the field, and I will say this in his defense: there were a couple of plays where he had to got beat and tied in. Either held on the ball too long or whatever the case may be. Whatever, but he just don't seem like he put in 100% effort to me. He just look like he knows, like we said, like the last couple of years, people been coming to Alabama because of Alabama. They know they're gonna get exposure. There's a good chance they're gonna make it to the championship or win the championship. And it look like he knows he's made it. He's just not. He don't have the motivation.
Right.
I don't care if you're a freshman or fifth year senior. Every year you should be competing at your highest. And him and Ja'Cory Brooks, who are upperclassmen, I don't give passes to upperclassmen. I don't.
Man, I'm for Jermaine Burton. Just send him on a deep route. He'll catch a deep ball.
Well, send him on
Anything
deep,
else?
Don't send no cross pass, no cross.
No.
Good Lord, man.
Well, look on the bright side. Pope showed him he not turn them head around because he's about to get his dick knocked in the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, Pope's the man. But anyway, go ahead on the receiver drop balls. We'll get to Pope in a minute. Let's go on ahead of these drop balls. Keep going.
Willie 351 yesterday said that he thought Pope knocked Jermaine Burton back in the transfer portal. But it wasn't just Jermaine, like I said, you had Burton, you had Ja'Cory Brooks, and
Isaiah Bond dropped the ball in his hand too.
Right, Bun dropping the ball, man. If your hands on the ball, it's like I said, especially if you're not being contested, you have to catch those balls, man. You're moving the chains. So I'm just not a fan of those drop balls. And I don't want to go into this season with that issue at hand. I want them to go ahead and nip that in the bud, as Barney Fife would say, right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Right now. William, what do you think about them drop balls, sir?
Catch the goddamn ball, man. Hell, if it's in your damn hand at all, catch the damn thing. What the hell? What the hell? If it's anywhere in your hand or in your chest, you ought to have that damn ball, man. Get it going, man. What the hell? Or else I tell you what, to the other damn teams out there, our fucking damn defense, from what I saw Saturday, is going to grab it from you and take off with it.
Yeah.
Believe that. We got a damn defense this year. Yes, sir. That wants to steal that damn ball. Hell yeah. So there you go. Roll Tide.
Oh, it makes me sick. Be honest with you, it makes me sick. But I know they'll get better. I'm not worried about them too much. But I'm gonna tell you what now. What is this, Kendrick Law?
Yes, sir.
He's impressing me, baby.
Yes,
He's
sir.
impressing me.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
him going. Keep him going.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about Burton. Sorry, KB. He's hurting right now. He's hurting right now, baby.
Burton is hurting.
He's hurting. I think Fitcher said he made him confess his sins or something.
Yeah. The Pope Jones.
Hey man. I think Kendrick Law should be starting over him.
Do you?
Yeah.
He looked good, didn't he?
I think Kendrick Law and Malik Benson should be starting.
Man,
Did you, KB, did you look at him? He's got the physique of an NFL player already.
I seen that last season. Last spring game.
Yeah, he looks good. I can't wait to see him this year. I really can't.
Yep.
Nick
Nick Saban giving him some praise.
Listen, King Brian gonna say y'all bragging about the defense spring game, but then y'all say you can't take much from a spring game.
I told these fools, man. When we talk about we only talking about the spring game. We not saying they're gonna look like that once the season starts.
You don't understand.
Yeah, he
Y'all
is
know
a
that boy got a Georgia education.
yeah.
And he from
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Georgia. Them don't got no education down in South Georgia.
You know, our quarterbacks look like that because they was going against the best defense. That was their excuse for Carson
Yep,
Beck when he was throwing them interceptions in practice.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna use the same shit.
I'm out.
Spencer,
Go
you
ahead.
want-
Go ahead, William.
Are we going to include all these new people too in the giveaway or not?
If
It's
they're in
coming
the
in
chat, we say if you're in the chat.
Even these Georgia guys, do they want something that says Alabama on there? Crimson Tide?
Yeah, 'cause they
Well,
here
they're
all the time.
Bama
They want something to
fans.
say Alabama.
That's why they're here every damn time. They're Bama fans.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
it's gonna take me a while to get all them in there.
Well,
Because
take your time.
They
Take your
overload
time.
now.
I mean, they love us.
Make sure you
Okay.
get to all the Alabama first. If you
King
miss the Georgia,
Brian.
it won't matter.
King Brian, he loves
King
us,
Brian.
man.
Hey, I wonder if
Nobody
King
knows
Brian get his football yet.
King Brian, you get your football?
He got a football head. I don't know about he get it.
Oh, well, he's at Stewie on Family Guy or whoever it is, right?
Mama.
Oh man,
Anyway,
he
let's
got
talk,
it, KD. He
let's
said he
talk
got it.
about,
He got it? All right.
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Good deal.
Now shut up. You finally got your damn football. Leave KB alone.
Tony B is out there. Okay, I got to get him too.
Let's talk about these freshmen, man. That
You gonna just let the man out over here?
I'm sorry,
You gonna let
Spencer,
me
man.
out over here?
We've been jibber jabbing so much. Go ahead, Spencer. I'm sorry, brother.
These drop balls, let me tell you right now,
Mm-mm.
these boys gonna have to get over there on Big Al. They're gonna have to grab that damn trunk. They're gonna have to rub the hell out of it, get some stick 'em on their shit before they get in the damn game. They couldn't ask for a perfect day. It wasn't too hot. They couldn't complain their hands are sweaty. They couldn't blame it was too cold and their hands are tight. They had no complaint. It was a perfect football day. The only thing they had was concentration problems. And I'm sorry that our best receivers during the A-Day game was the tight ends. They were our best receivers. They fought for the ball. They went and got the ball. They caught the ball. They weren't scared of getting hit. And I have a feeling we might have some issues on our receiving staff if they don't get over that in this fall about scared of being hit. We might have a repeat of last year. Now, that does bother me. I won't deny. That's the one thing besides one offensive lineman. Anyway, that's the one thing about the receiving staff that scared me was the lack of concentration, getting the ball in. Now, granted, our defensive back did. I was proud of them. Now, some of them during a regular game would have been called interference. I won't deny that, but they stayed on them. I mean, they were blanking them man to man the whole damn game. And of course, that's the way Coach Saban called it. He wanted to see what they had, both sides. And to me, the DBs beat the receivers. Now, by them dropping all them damn balls, it made both quarterbacks' stats look like shit because they couldn't even catch the damn ball. So now all these haters throwing this shit up there. The Georgia Bulldogs, little red rockets are sticking out like they think they got us. They ain't got shit. They take their main cash back in their damn doghouse, scratch them balls, and get their fucking eviction notice from that damn trophy. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I had to put my 2 cents in on that one.
Brendan B said, Bert needs some stickum. He needs some Gorilla Glue. He needs something. He needs some on them gloves, bro. That I tell you. But I wanted to get into those freshmen, man, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Them freshmen look good.
Yep.
There are 2 or 3, maybe 4 names that you heard called repeatedly. And I want to talk about one that no one is talking about because everybody talked about Downs, in Haynes. But there's a young guy who was a 3-star out of Mississippi that actually played football. He played both ways. He was a quarterback, but he came to Alabama and committed to play defense secondary. And that's a guy by the name of Brayson Hubbard.
Yep.
Listen, I'm there, and I'm hearing every 2-3 plays tackled by Brayson Hubbard, stopped by Brayson Hubbard, knocked out of bounds by Brayson Hubbard. I'm hearing his name, being called quite a bit, and I was very intrigued because I didn't know how he was going to translate, coming from really being a quarterback. And I know he did play both ways in high school, but the coming to Alabama to play defense. And what I saw Saturday, again, it was a spring game, but I was very, very, very impressed and encouraged because I think this young guy, he may not see the field much this year. I think he will earn himself some playing time. But once like Malachi Moore leaves and the other guys start leaving, I think this guy's going to have him a true spot, and I think he's a true talent. I'm praying that the young man, trust the process, don't get hurt and stick with it. But I think that guy's going to be a name in the future that we're going to be hearing a lot of and looking forward to seeing on Saturdays, along with Haynes and Downs and the rest of those guys. But I was impressed by the freshman squad because they came in hungry. They wanted to play. They showed, their tenacity. They got out there. They got after it. If they're on defense, they get after the ball. Those boys are tackling. They're hitting. Look at Jermaine Burton. That boy put a licking on his ass. And he a freshman. I mean, he put a licking on Burton. And Burton tried him. He tried him. That's what I'm talking about. That damn tried. What's it? Trot your ass down here again if you want to.
What do you think about the freshman, KB?
I loved them. Every damn one of them who was on the field at least.
Great.
I know you mentioned Hubbard, but
yeah,
I like Caden Proctor too, man.
Oh,
that's a big boy.
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that one.
That's a big boy, man.
That dude is huge.
Good Lord.
Huge. And he over there, he handling his business. Well, I think it was Pritchard getting beat.
Getting
his ass. Oh,
yeah.
But
yeah, I like Caden Proctor, Caleb Downs, Jake Pope. I mean, the defense in the spring game for you Georgia fans, they look damn good. And if the defense looked like that in the fall, Kevin Steele was a home run.
Home run for all those one that laughed.
Yeah.
All the people in the chat that's like, we ain't talking about Bama fans. It was talking crazy. Y'all got an old man. Y'all got an old chaotic, archaic. Yeah. Them old caveman hit with bats, and that's what we hitting with. Bats.
Yeah. Now if it's like that in the fall, man, we're gonna have something to look forward to.
Right.
And with that type of defense, we don't need no daggone A1 quarterback. We just need a game manager.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
We gonna go back to the dink and dunk there, KB.
Yeah. That's
I got
it.
no problem with that. Dink and dunk all the way down the field.
All the way down the field. Hey man, it's 10 yards at a time, man. Just move the chain. That's
it. And like I told him, with Ty Simpson and Jalen Milroe, the short to mid-range passes, they was complete. It was just the deep balls.
Yep.
Well, they was getting them there unless the damn receiver just plain out dropped them. Other than that, they was on the money. Well, I seen Jalen Milroe throw it behind a couple of guys, but for the mid-range ball, the short passes, it was all right.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Well, Icebox, what do you think about the freshman? What that you saw, man?
Oh, Justice Haynes. That's all I'm gonna say. Justice Haynes, them little sweet little feet he's got. Oh my goodness!
Justice
I
Haynes.
sat there and watched that
right now. Sweet Justice Haynes.
I sit there and watched him when he wasn't running the ball. had a little youngster. He was on the left side, and man, he took off. And before that other guy do it, coming over there blitzing, he hit him on the right side, stood him up. I know that man was twice as big as he was. That kid has got some heart, man. I can't wait to see him play. Oh my God. Y'all go ahead. I'm out.
He does
We
remind me of Mark
just
Ingram. I ain't gonna lie about it. I mean, he's
Don't he
not,
though?
he's not he's faster than Mark Ingram. He's not as strong, but he's got that low center of gravity.
Right.
And he uses his technique and angles for his blocking. And when he takes that first hit, them legs are driving. It's driving. He ain't stopping. I mean, I know they didn't really show it on our, because we lost our CTF for some damn reason. But anyway, when you see Mark Ingram going in the end zone, it's like we just saw sweet Justice Hayes running in the end zone twice for us in an 8-day game.
Mm-hmm.
He gets down, like Coach says, he gets behind them pads too.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm impressed with that young man. How Georgia let that boy get out of there, I have no clue, but thank you God. It was that Noned one got him.
William, we know you're right, know that, William, but what do you think about those freshmen?
Loved it, man. I loved our defense, the way they played. And like I said earlier, man, the other team need to watch out for our damn defense. Y'all just better watch it on offense, man. You better not make a goddamn mistake because they'll sure correct it real quick. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if you got the ball, you better hope he don't get a hold of you neither because they coming after you.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
We got some readers there. Some of them was reading them plays, reading where that quarterback's going to throw to. Shit, jumping right in front of them, man. Grab it and go. Yes, sir.
Hey, I got an honest question for you, especially for OKB, if you don't mind answering. What do you think about the Lonergan, Dylan Lonergan, whatever his name is?
Oh, I like him.
Dylan
Dylan Lonergan looked better than all the quarterbacks in the spring game.
He did.
He's not jittery in the pocket. He's comfortable in the pocket. So,
yeah,
man, and he's accurate too. So I like him. He looked good in 8-day.
Right.
Just so you know, as a freshman.
Right.
Yep, as a freshman.
True.
We know he was going against the twos or whatever, but still, his presence in the pocket was like phenomenal. His reads, his check downs, whatever he needed, you know, and he moved the team down the field with ease, man. And that's, like I said, that's a good look for us because that young man stays aboard. We got something to look forward to in the future. We have something great to look forward to. You know, everybody was talking about Eli Holstein, and I'm not knocking Eli Holstein because he might be great as well. But as far as what I saw Saturday, that Lonergan, man, yeah, he impressed me. Me and KB was over there talking about it. He impressed the hell out of me.
Yeah. And another name we kept hearing, he ain't a freshman though, was Earl Little Jr.
Yes.
So
yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he was doing his thing too. So
right quick, if y'all don't mind, I've got to answer my man Peanut in here. He put up here about the face the orange biting nails. KB, you trusted the process 2 years ago. What happened? Okay, what happened there, Peanut, was we had two pieces of shit coordinators, offensive coordinator and the golden dildo on defense. All right. You know that, I mean, that's a fact. That's what happened. We have better coordinators this time. That's going, I honestly believe they're going to make adjustments in the game. They ain't going to bring that piece of paper they made out of film study and call each play no matter what happens. I honestly believe that's the difference. And the players are trusting the process, Peanut. Did you look at the advancement of the offense and offensive line, defensive lines, tight ends? Were these coaches coming in? Did you not see now granted, I won't deny Jalen Milroe, because he didn't want to get, the two-hand touch, because every time he breaking loose, somebody barely touches him, it's a sack, so when he got pressured, he went back to his old technique of throwing off his back foot, trying to use that muscle up to get passes down there and screwing up. But every time he was using the technique that he was taught this spring, they were pretty passes. When he stepped into them and followed through, they were great. Our defensive backs did a great job, Peanut. Did you? I mean, you had to notice this, brother. That's where KB was talking about trust the process. You have to trust the process. 2 years ago, there wasn't no process because the assistant coaches didn't give a damn. They were just throwing a fucking paycheck. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, KB. Sorry, I just had to answer Peanut. I love Peanut. I do. I love him to death. I had to come in on
Peanut,
that.
no. I'm going to trust the process no matter who there. Long as the great one, Nick Saban, is there, I'm going to trust the process. And as long as the process is in place, I'm going to trust it. Because it's my Alabama Crimson Tide. The greatest program in all the damn land.
Right. And also, Peanut, if you go back and you look at the last 2 years, especially the last season, you look at all the press conferences that Nick Saban held, from spring game from spring practices to fall camp, on through the season, game 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, he was saying almost basically the same thing. You know, he wasn't cutting anybody down, but he kept saying we got a lot to work on. We got a lot to work on. We got a lot to work on. Game 5, we still got a lot to work on. Game 6, we still got a lot to work on. Game 7, we got to work. We got to try to, figure this out. And you can see it on his face, his demeanor. He didn't look confident. I think he knew what he had, and it was what it was at that point. It's no turning back. It is what it is, man. We're going to make the best of it. And we end up still coming out 11-2 last year with all that. But if you look at him so far this season, and we're just getting in spring practice, everything, I'm encouraged. I'm happy. I'm pleased. He didn't say none of that stuff last season and the season before. So with Nick Saban talking like that, that gives me hope, and let me know that he see what we don't see, and he's encouraged, which means, I'm afraid of heights. I'm terrified of them, right? I hate planes. This is my thing. When I get on a plane, I'm looking at all the stewardess, all the stewardess.
Don't tell your wife that.
No, it could be a male guy. It could be a male. I'm not looking at them like that. I'm looking because I know if they're smiling, I'm good. But if their face change, we up She Creek. That's the way I look at it. If we hear some turbulence, I'm looking at them like, oh, okay, we good. But if they got some concern on their face, I'm like, hey, y'all, this is it. I hope y'all got your insurance paid up.
Rise up. Are you looking for some flotation devices? Just check. Just in case it goes down in water. You want to know that flotation device? Come on, man. Be careful with that.
No, I'm just saying, man. The way I look at those flight attendants on that plane is the way I'm looking at Coach Saban. He looking good. I'm feeling great.
Yep.
He wasn't looking good last year. So on the inside, I'm kind of concerned. I'm good. He's good. I'm good. So that's how I take it.
Somebody mentioned Emmanuel Henderson looked good Saturday.
Emmanuel Henderson did look great.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Touchdown from Miro.
Matter of fact, he caught the one in the end zone, right?
In the end zone. Yep, sure did.
Well, real quick, I like to talk about my boy Pritchett. I've been a big supporter of him. I really thought he would take a big step forward through the spring. And I don't think like I said, I had a few disappointments in the 8-day game. Overall, I'm ecstatic. I'm loving the process. It's working. I'm loving it. But there's a few places like to drop passes, for one. Pritchett was another. I mean, I don't know if he ate collard greens before the game, if he went down, got him a sack full of crystals, but the man looked, his footwork was like he's trying to keep him shitting on himself. He'd go back and pretty much cross his legs like, damn, coach, I got to go to tent. I don't know. He was getting beat every which way. And it's just me, every time he stepped back, it looked like he's trying to keep him shitting on himself. And then you got the opposite one, Proctor. That man is on a mission, y'all. He is going to end up being our starter. That man is so impressive. Now, granted, they brought him in against the twos. But even against the twos, and we got great 2 defense. We got good backup coming in on our number 2 defense. He was throwing them around like they're damn high school kids, brother. I mean, he's got the nastiness in him. I can't. I called it now. Beginning of season, he will be the starter tackle. Go ahead.
From my understanding, I heard a couple of people say this, and I hadn't really did my research, but they say that Pritchett is naturally a guard, not a tackle, and they had him playing left tackle. And maybe
that makes a difference. Yeah.
And maybe that's it. But that him in that left tackle position is not working. It is not working. He's getting handed, he's getting his ass handed to him every play. He's getting beat every play, man. And with that being said, Miro didn't have a chance to even do any read or check. It was hard for him because this on your left side, you got the defense breathing down your neck. So that didn't help Miro in any way at all. Not to take anything off his bad passes, but that does play in your mind. So yeah, they're gonna have to do something about that. KB, what you think, sir?
Yeah, Elijah Pritchett didn't look good. I know I seen a steal shot. I think he was on the field with Tyler Booker then on that steal shot. And they show how Booker, his initial kick step, how he's putting his foot or his leg in between the quarterback, so nobody can't get around him.
Right.
Pritchett don't do that.
Right.
So he's going to have to learn to do that if he expects to be a starter.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I like Hayden Proctor.
Yes, sir.
Impressive.
So,
very impressive.
I think he should be a starter, in my opinion. Just going off of that game.
Right. Ice Boss, what do you think, sir?
Well, I was sitting there thinking, that was one of my drawbacks about the game was the offensive line. How they was getting over to Milroe, Kai, all of them. That's my biggest, I guess, worry. The defensive line, oh, my goodness, looks so awesome. Robinson and Brock, you are right. Robin is so daggum quick. Oh, my goodness. He's another one. But the pass protection just didn't seem like it's up to par just yet. But now the running, I can see why they got them hats down there. It says, run the ball, run the damn ball. Don't worry about passing that thing. But if they're going to pass protect, something got to happen over at the other side. I'm hoping Pritchett can put it together. I'll be honest with you. But right now, he might be the reason why the pass protection ain't so good yet.
Right. William?
What's that?
The show is over here.
We was asking about the line.
They keep adding more people, man. I mean, where are they coming from?
Hey,
somebody lift the cattle gate down, man. They come out of nowhere.
You got enough names, sir. You good. We didn't got enough.
You go. Yeah, you got enough names, brother. Enjoy it.
What do you think about that? About Pritchett, that left tackle position, they kept getting beat. I mean, how do you feel about it?
I don't know. I'm just all bone puzzled with all these here names coming through here, man. I like that Pope guy. Man, that Pope guy showed out too, man.
Yep. Well, speaking of that, William, while you was watching the game, who was your favorite defensive player that you liked, that you saw out there that you liked the most?
On the defense. I don't have a particular name, but I was just loving the hell out of those guys that were, making those guys miss, the balls and stuff. Which, as I said before, they showed out, man.
So the defense,
like you said, everybody wants to put age into it, about Kevin Steele's old and shit. Yeah, but that knowledge comes with that experience, man. And that experience showed out there on the field too. I mean, you can see what our offense did compared to the defense. And I believe the defense won out on that.
I agree.
Oh.
What do you think, KB? Who's your favorite?
I got about 3.
All right,
So
put them out there. Put them out there.
Caleb Downs, Earl Little Jr.,
Mhm.
and Jaheim Otis.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Those are the three on defense.
Go ahead, Rise Up. Take this over. I'll be right back.
All right, I have about 3 or 4. One being Caleb Downs, of course. Justin Jefferson,
Yeah.
him. Is I mentioned Bryson Hubbard, and one name we don't talk about a lot. We don't really hear, but the name I heard a lot Saturday also was Kendrick Blackshire. I heard
Yeah.
Blackshire name. Now, he
Yeah.
was all over the field, man. This guy was making tackles in the backfield. He got a couple of sacks himself. So as far as Saturday go, those would be my guys. Caleb
Yeah.
Downs, Hayes, Justice Jefferson. I mean, not Hayes, excuse me, Downs, Bryson Hubbard, Justin Jefferson, and Kendrick Blackshire. Icebox, who are your defensive player from Saturday?
Oh, I forgot to mention Malachi Moore.
Malachi Moore. Dang, yes,
Yep,
Lord.
Malachi Moore.
Malachi
All
Moore.
of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Mhm.
Every last one of them. First string, second string, third string, all of them. They're going to bring back Alabama defense. I can tell it already.
Yep.
I'm getting pumped for that defense this year. All of them. If you now, do I have to just pick one?
No, I picked 4. So
We all know Robinson done good, Pope done good, Caleb Downs was all over the freaking place down there. Earl Little, I'm so glad to see him do good. That's probably about the ones I really enjoyed this past week.
What about you, Mr. Spencer?
I agree with all y'all. I agree with all them names, but my number one, the only reason why, is Malachi Moore. But my only reason why, he practiced all spring, all season at the safety position. And due to some transfers, he got shifted to star. Now, the way he played in that game, I don't know anybody that's going to take him out of that position. He owned it. I mean, that man owned the star position. I was impressed with it. Now, Pope, coming in with the gospel, making the man confess on the sideline. I agree. I mean, he's bringing it. I'm not, he's a true Pope. You just need to go ahead and put a scarf on him and walk out on the field. But still, Malachi Moore impressed me the most. Otis, always. I'm an Otis lover. Always will be. As long as that man keeps doing what he's doing, he has proven everything. Otis is a worker, and it's showing on the field. And but to me, it was Malachi Moore.
Pope had him over there like the Blue Brothers. You see the light? I see the light. He
No,
put
it's
it
more
on
like.
Yeah. Shout out to Jan Sports in the chat. Jazz, man, welcome to the show, brother. That's another guy with great content, like watching his stuff. So thank you for being in the show, sir. But yeah, man. I mean, overall, y'all, because we're winding down the show. And before we get to our last takes, William, I think it's
throwing names, brother.
Go ahead and pull those names out of their hat, sir.
All right, hang on. I'm missing one right here that I just seen came in. I gotta have Alabama national champions in there, man. With a name like that, we gotta have him in there. So let me get them in there. And Spencer, you want to go ahead and explain what we're doing here while I get these ready to go?
Well, basically what we're doing, he's been writing down names in the chat. And what we're doing right now, he's going to start pulling them out. You got 30 seconds to let us know in the chat, hey, I'm here. If you do, you win. If not, we're pulling the next name. And we're going to get a winner out of tonight, out of this hat right here, which is the mighty Bear Bryant Houndstooth hat. So y'all Georgia fans, if you happen to win it, you got a blessed prize there.
All right, we're shaking them up.
All right.
Y'all, William couldn't get too good tonight.
If they show up or not, let me know.
Right. We couldn't get too lit tonight, y'all, because he had a job to do. So
Yep.
we beg you forgiveness. Next week he'll be back to
Yeah,
old
please.
Yeah, the Reverend will be
all
back.
out drunk.
All right, 6-0.
6-0.
6-0, man.
6-0, you in here, ain't you, brother?
6-0. I saw him.
Are you here?
Come on, 6-0.
Are you still here? Did he show up yet?
Yeah.
6-0. Come on, 6-0. Come on, 6-0.
You got 30
You're always
seconds.
in here, brother. Come on, 6-0.
There he is. There he is. There he
He's
is.
here. 6-0-1. That's a first. We get on the first draw. Excellent.
Congratulations, 6-0.
6-0, you'll enjoy it, brother. I got one in the backyard and it's still closed. Don't need no batteries. Just let the sun shine on that, brother. And at nighttime, she glows up a pretty fire color, son. Beautiful.
Hold up.
Beautiful thing.
Hold up. I think he's making a good gesture. Hold up.
He said he want to pass his winning to one of the ladies in the chat.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Who you passing it to? Who's he passing it to?
He
Yeah.
didn't say.
Brittany said she already had one.
You got two right now. You got two choices: Linda P. and Cindy Reed. Pick one.
What I see.
Brittany B's already got
Linda's
one.
got one.
Yeah, she said she's already got one. She don't want it. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Unless she meant to say, I'll take it. Yeah, 6.
All right,
What
6-0. We'll get
one? I mean,
6-0. We'll get with you here a little. Cindy and Linda need to go at it and see. All right, we need Jello pit. Well, I mean, what are we talking about? Mud wrestling? What?
you know, you know, we can just keep drawing until I come across one of them.
I'm just checking.
I'm just gonna keep drawing, see if I can draw one of them out here.
Wait a minute, Spencer, you trying to talk about me and the stewardess.
I know what I'm saying, man. Which one you got?
That ain't it.
No, just put Cindy and Linda in there. Just two names and pull one of them.
Linda says
Okay.
Linda says Cindy can have it. Linda is giving it to Cindy, y'all.
We'll solve this real quick.
Nah, Linda P solved it. She gave it to Cindy.
All right, Cindy's got it.
So Cindy
All right,
Reed.
Cindy, either contact me through Spencer Reevely on Facebook, do the instant message, or go into the CTS Sports Room, instant message, contact us, and I'll reply back so you know it's us, and we'll get your mailing address and ship it to you, Cindy.
Sure will.
You go, Linda P. All right, let's get into these last words.
Yeah,
I
good
think
laugh.
KB's got one he's waiting on.
Yeah, our Alabama Crimson Tide going to be all right. Everybody better look out for them. And I tell you what, come daggone September the 2nd, the damn machine going to be in motion. All right. Kevin still going to have our defense the way it used to be back in 2016, 2012, and 2013. That's the kind of defense we're going to have under Kevin Steele. And all you bums that laughed at us, you're going to be crying. Our offense, our quarterback, we going to be all right. Like I said, we don't need no goddamn A1 quarterback. We need a damn game manager. Because guess what? We're the one all them damn championship with game managers.
That's right.
That's it.
Amen, brother.
Oh, and fuck Georgia.
That's for Van Edwards there, KB. He loves that.
Icebox.
This is why I love watching KB. He just tickles the crap out of me. I watch you every time I can, KB. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Hey, man, I am with KB. I am so excited. Listen to all you guys. It just sends chills. Somebody said something the other day, and I literally got a chill run up down my spine. I'm just so excited for this year. Not to worry. I'm just waiting on these Alabama fans that are in the closet called Georgia fans come out. Then they'll be all right the rest of the year.
Yeah,
They know
they
what I'm
come
talking
out
about.
every show.
Yep, they know what I'm talking about. They in the closet. They coming out. It's a new day, new dawn. Y'all come on.
It's 2023. You can be whatever you want to be. Come on.
That's
Hey.
right.
Hey, when Alabama win this national championship, half of them Georgia fans gonna change their name and claim to be Alabama fans.
Mhm.
Okay, do it.
William, sir, you having the last words for the night?
Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank
What
you.
the hell?
We already seen, okay, the shithead out there has already said fucking 38-18 to get a nut every time to say that all the time. That's all right. May I remind you of the, what was it, 26, 23, 25, 23, whatever it was,
Mhm.
2017. And we are the kings of confetti, brother. And that's a A. That ain't no goddamn G. That's a A. Damn Skippy. 2017. Don't you forget that, son. 2nd and 26. Whoosh. Pow. In there. Yes, sir. Now, you ain't got any little Stetson Bennett. Your little Georgia can't never do something like that. We are a team of miracles, brother. And watch and see. We're coming for you. All of you. Go ahead.
You finished? Are you sure? You done?
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to get it stirred up?
But the Reverend's got to calm down a little bit. The Reverend got to calm down. Okay, so
You,
go ahead.
hey man, the church we ain't shouting or nothing yet. I'm looking for some shouting in the chat.
Yeah, you're not feeling it.
I'm trying to get this finished. I don't know if I will or not. I don't have right to do, but go ahead.
Spill some
We're
stuff.
coming for you, man. It don't matter. ACC, Big 12, Pac 12, Big 10, Pac 10, whatever the fuck you are, whichever one, we're coming after you. We are the kings, and we're getting back on the goddamn throne, son. Watch and see. It's happening.
That's right. Amen.
What you saw Saturday, that's a practice. That's just a damn glorified practice with our fans out here, me included. I was there. I got to see just a little taste. That's not the full metal jacket, as the movie says. You're going to get the full metal jacket come September, when we can really pop the hell out of the opponents. And believe that, roll tide.
Wilson.
All right. Let me get up in here real quick. Just I appreciate all the Georgia fans being up here. Thank you, KB, for coming on and pairing the network with you so all these Georgia fans can hear this. Y'all coming here, all this three-peat shit. Man, y'all be lucky if your damn mangy-ass Ugga dog can find 3 inches on his red rocket. Man, come on. Shit, he's lucky he's got 2. I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, you see how little that new dog is? It's so damn shit. Anyway, beside the point. They're losing their sperm count. But beside the point. I'm so excited. To me, that 8A game, I see the process working. It's going on. I see the attitude. I see the nastiness. The old Bama standard coming back. These kids are wanting it. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to have a lot more transfers, which is fine. You don't want to be part of this process? You don't want to win this natty this year? Get the fuck out. See ya. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. Bye. We are going to do this, y'all. And I'm going to predict it right here and now. We are going undefeated and winning a national championship. And our defense is going to be back to being feared. I really believe that. Thank you, Coach Saban. Bring Kevin Steele back. Thank all your assistant coaches coming in here and bringing the attitude back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Roll Tide. That's my last words.
All right. I see we got a LSU fan in here. You goddamn dirty,
Hey,
nasty, half French mother. You
fuck LSU. Matter of fact, they need to learn how to spell.
right. None spelling wanna be French Get your ass out of here, bro. Anyway, anyway, listen, I want to thank you, even you, Mudbug. I want to thank you for being in the chat tonight. All the people in the chat, all the great Alabama fans, Cindy, Linda P, Brittany B, all the ladies, all the fellas, even you too, Tony B, Jeff Stapleton, Van, our good friend Van, MFR Jones. I'll give you a shout out, Motivated. You here? You Georgia?
Man, damn motivated. Damn
Motivated Alabama fan. He live in Georgia and he just can't come out the closet to his friends and family.
Man, I say it again. Damn motivated.
He Alabama fan.
He be harassing folks.
Brock, Jan Sports, thank you for showing up. Cindy Reed, Joey, thank you for giving us this platform to come on and talk to us, have fun with the people in the chat. It's been great, everybody. Like we said, this was a spring game. It was a scripted game. So the true Bama fans, we know the deal. Fine. We're fine. Everything will be okay. Peanut, like I said, if you look at Saban, he's doing good. He's looking suave. He's not worried. We shouldn't be worried. So we're gonna be all right, Peanut. Don't
Roll tide, Angie. Roll tide.
Don't wave on us, brother. Stay strong. Stay strong, okay?
Have to go feed damn Peanut some applesauce or something.
Hey, Peanut ain't been right ever since Uncle Lou got him on your channel, bro. Ever since Uncle Lou got him on your channel, bro, he ain't been right. He can't get right. Come on, get back right.
Angie Ledbetter, we appreciate you too, girl.
Yes, Angie Ledbetter.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am.
And with that, man, we're gonna end it with a Roll Tide. And we'll see everybody next week. And also, one last thing before you click off, Spencer. Thursday night, me and Nick won't have a show because it's the start of the NFL draft. So that show will be postponed until the following Thursday.
Well, why don't y'all go live and talk about it?
We might. I'll get with Nick and see what he thinks about.
Go live and talk about it, man.
But, we'll see if we can.
Or go over there with Big KB. I figure KB will go live on it for sure.
Yeah, I'm going live on the draft.
Y'all go there and join him. Y'all join him.
We might do that. Okay.
And I'll be live tomorrow. I got Sea Dog coming on. We're gonna talk a little Georgia Tech football.
All right. And one time, A-Town Creole said, "Whoa, Thurs, y'all best players come from the boot." That's because they don't want to be in that shit ass state. That's why they come on Alabama.
Right. Everybody leave that fucking state.
I come to Alabama too. That shit ass boot.
Damn cheesy.
Underwater ass play. What are you talking about, man?
Everybody give him a big roll tide.
I ain't never seen nobody can't roll. You can't bury him under the ground. You got to keep him on top of the ground.
Damn.
Roll tide.
Thank y'all.